Daniel from Friendswood has questions about brick repairs.
Well, Tom, like many people after the flood, he's got a lot of exposed brick, as you can see here down along the bottom. I mean,
yes,
we've seen some
on the
with
inside.
more,
Got
but
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Daniel writes, I had to remove the tar paper and the sheathing due to the flood damage, he says. So how do I reseal between the brick and the fascia and the mud seal and seal the bottom there? I plan to replace the brick ties that were removed during the tear out with CTP grip tie assembly brackets and anchors. So he wants to know, do you think that's the right way to go?
If you're only talking about your brick ties at the bottom there, don't bother. It's the ties on top that are the most important. I wouldn't bother with just the bottom 2 feet of it. But as far as people always are just jumping at the gun and removing sheathing and plastic and tar paper and cutting this stuff away. Once you do that, there's no good answer on how to fix this. It's always best to let the sheathing stay in place and dry and then treat it with mold remediation process that we talk about so much here. But as far as that goes, the best you can do, whether you can get some Tyvek in there or some Hardy wrap or even tar paper or something, you're not going to hermetically seal it. You're not going to be able to put it back together like it originally was. And I do warn people about pulling the sheathing out. It's usually best to see if you can let it dry out.
So in this case, he'd be doing the thing like you're talking about, like making the Tyvek and feeding it.
See if he can work it back there. But it's not going to be this perfect seal. It never will be.
Mm-hmm.
You have a question? Send it our way at HomeShowRadio.com. Or you can watch more answers here. Be sure and subscribe.